okay.
Are you Muslim, sir?
Yeah.
Right, so let me ask you this question.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know Shamsi teaches that the sun goes around the earth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shamsi says that. I'm not representing Shamsi.
Shamsi, I don't know who's Shamsi. I don't know
Okay,
who's
fair
that
enough,
guy.
fair enough. So the Quran says, by the sun and its brightness, by the moon as it follows the sun. It's in the Quran.
Yeah.
Right? Does the moon follow the sun in orbit?
The moon. Follow orbit.
Does it follow the sun?
I don't know. You need to ask the geologic.
I'm telling you, the moon does not follow the sun, my friend.
Okay.
It really doesn't follow the moon. Right? But the Quran says that it does.
No, the Quran doesn't say it.
It literally just said it there. In al-Sham, by the sun and its brightness, by the moon as it follows the sun.
I read it Arabic. I'm Arabic.
Right, well, get it out then.
Yeah, I'm from Saudi Arabia. I
Yeah,
can
and?
tell you now.
Yeah.
It's mean this one means
Yeah.
the sunset. Okay. This
Yeah.
is the first word.
Does it?
And this the moon follow the sunset. So the sunset, then we have the sunrise and
Yeah.
the sunset, and then the moon comes down.
Yeah,
Up.
that's not what happens.
Yeah, that's what it says here.
No, that's not what happens.
Why? What happens? Why?
What happens is the earth turns.
Yeah, but
That's what happens.
Yeah, but you see sunrise.
So we're back to how it seems like.
Yeah, what you see is
Yeah.
so you see your sunrise and then sunset, right?
Can you show me a verse in the Quran
Yeah.
where it says by its appearance, by how it seems? Can you show me that verse?
Yeah, it says I don't know what is it, but it says like all these things
Yeah.
go in one truck. Oh, each of them has one truck, so they
Yeah.
have one truck.
Yeah.
But I don't know where is it in the galaxy yet.
Right. Let's just read from Yasin. Yasin, right?
Are you Christian, man?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
Let's talk about
Right.
Christianity.
No.
I talk about a lot about Islam.
No, well, great.
No, we
You
wanna
can talk a little
discover
bit more. You can talk a little bit more. Listen what it says. And the sun moves on its fixed course for a term appointed. That is the decree of the Almighty, the All-Knowing. And the moon we have ordained for its stages till it returns like the old dried curved date stalk. It is not for the sun to overtake the moon, nor does the night outstrip the day. What happens in a solar eclipse?
I don't know.
You don't know what happens in a solar eclipse?
Man. I need to talk about your religion.
Okay,
man.
so you don't know anything, but you need to talk about Christianity.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So do you know anything about Christianity?
Yeah, I know you have three gods.
So you don't know what happens in a solar eclipse, but you think you know Christians believe in three gods.
This, I don't know.
Can you show me a verse in the Bible that says I believe in three gods?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
believe in spirit?
No, show me a verse in the Bible that says I believe in
I
three
don't
gods.
have Bible.
Get out your phone, use Google. Find me the verse that says I believe in three gods.
I'll show you now.
Yeah. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, what happens in a solar eclipse? The night overtakes the day, the moon overtakes the sun, according to our appearance. But the Quran says that that's never meant to happen. It's never meant to happen according to the Quran. Never. Right. Would you like to ask your one question?
And will you answer my question?
I'll answer. No, 1 second. Let's be clear.
Yes.
You asked for one question. I'm going to give you one
Oh,
question.
this
I'm
is
going to
it.
answer it. But let me just come back to him because he said he was going to find something.
This is three
Right.
gods.
Right. So the challenge was to find me a verse in the Bible that says I believe in three gods, and he pulls up Wikipedia. No verse in the Bible.
This is the
No
Bible.
verse in the Bible.
What is the difference
Apparently,
between Bible
Wikipedia
and
is a Bible.
What is the difference between Wikipedia and the Bible?
Yeah, the Bible is not Wikipedia, bro.
No, they are same.
Apparently, Wikipedia and the Bible are the same.
Why not? They write it.
Literally the same.
I can change the.
Literally the same. Literally the same.
What are you asking? What do you want
Right.
to ask?
They have in Christianity they have three gods.
Yeah, technically they have three gods, but the God of Jesus is only one.
Okay.
They have one. The Jesus.
Jesus' God is only God the Father, but Christians' God is God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Okay, would you like to
They
ask
have
your
different
question?
God than Jesus.
Would you like to ask your question?
Yes.
One
what is
question.
And I will ask you.
You can ask one question. I will
Just
answer
one?
one question. Yes.
No,
And
why
then we'll stop.
we take time.
Because and the reason why I'm not interested is because For a very long time, you have been incredibly rude to me, and for that reason, I am not interested in having. Yes, you can ask one question.
Discuss with me.
Do you want to ask your question?
No, and I will ask you a question.
One question, one answer, and that's
Yes,
it.
and then I will ask you.
No, one question, one answer, and that's it.
He wants me to answer his
No.
question.
No, but you
I haven't asked you a question.
He doesn't
I
want
haven't
me to
asked you a
him.
question.
How is that fair?
I haven't asked you a question.
No, I will ask you a question.
Yes, I said one question, one answer, and that's it. We're done.
Okay.
And then you ask me and I will answer.
No, I'm not going to ask you a question.
Oh,
Okay.
so you want me
Because-
to ask you a question?
You want to ask me. I haven't asked you to ask me.
Oh, okay, he's giving me a chance.
gonna
I
ask
like
you
that
question.
One question, one answer, and then we're done.
I like
And
that
the
one.
reason why I'm going to do that
Why?
is because
Only one
he has
question.
been rude to me for many, many weeks,
No, I wasn't.
interrupting my
I
conversations.
wasn't.
Be nice,
I
apologize.
just
So,
asked him
and
politely.
so, and so,
Let's reset the
and
whole
so,
situation.
and that's the
Apologize so
reason.
we can-
One question, one answer. Okay, here's your chance. Ask your one question.
Okay, first of all, I need to respond where he said,
Okay.
I came to him.
Guys, I'm not
and I
having a
said,
debate.
"Son
I'm
of
going to
God."
go. If he's not going to ask a question.
We have time for each other. But you
So-
started by saying I was being rude.
I'm
to you.
Christian.
So my question is here. Wait,
Okay.
I got my question.
So one question, Scraps.
Okay, I got my question.
Go on,
I
Scraps.
got my question here.
Go on, Scraps.
Okay, the question is, if Christians believe that Jesus is the way and the truth, and they believe they follow Jesus, and they believe Jesus is their role model, and Jesus came to guide them, right? So, and they believe they all have same God, and that God is God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And Jesus has two natures, according to Trinitarians.
What is the question?
I'm coming, my question is coming now. So which is Jesus, the man nature, has God. So Jesus has another nature, which is divine nature. And at the same time, Christians believe
What's the question?
they all have same God, and that God is
Bro,
coming out.
if he doesn't
God
ask
the
a
Father,
question,
the
just
Son,
delete it.
And the Holy Spirit. Why Jesus, the God of Jesus, the man, is not God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit
Okay.
as Trinitarians?
So let me answer the question. Let me answer the question. Let me answer the question.
We're gonna take a question.
And if he doesn't listen to the answer, we're not even going to publish this conversation.
I will listen.
We're not even going to publish this conversation.
No, I will listen. Give him a chance.
If
Give
he
him a chance.
interrupts, I'm not even going to bother finishing the answer. If he interrupts,
That's fair.
5
That's
minutes.
fair.
right?
5 minutes.
Okay.
No, 5 minutes. No 5 minutes.
So let's be clear, Muslims.
Yes. What's the answer?
When you
let me time for
let's
you.
let's
I'll
be
time
clear.
for you. I'll
Let's
time
be
for
clear.
you.
It's going to give me 5 minutes
5
without
minutes.
interruptions.
That's
Brilliant.
fair. That's fair.
Okay.
Right.
That's
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
right? Your Quran gets it wrong. When your Quran says that Isa, the Messiah, is Allah, that's wrong. Christians don't believe that.
We don't believe that.
When the Quran says, say not three for Allah is one God, implying that we believe in three gods, which is repeated by multiple Muslims in this part, the Quran gets it wrong. Christians believe in one God, who is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Tell us.
Yeah, go ahead. Listen.
in the Common Christi of Philippians chapter 2, it says that Jesus, not grasping at equality with God, did you hear that? Equality with God,
Quality with God.
humbled himself, taking on the form of a servant in the likeness of men. So when the Son takes on humanity,
What happens?
he takes on the fullness of humanity. And that Son is not going to become an atheist. And he's taken on humanity and filled that humanity with his own person. So when he prays, who is he going to pray to?
To the Father.
He's going to pray to the Father.
Why?
Why, ladies and gentlemen?
Why? Tell us.
Because of our understanding of the monarchia.
What's that?
It is the idea that the divinity is drawn from the Father. The Son's divinity is drawn from the Father. The Holy Spirit's divinity is drawn from the Father. And so Jesus does not worship, it doesn't pray to Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. However, Look at John 17.
What does it say?
John 17 verse 1.
What does it say?
Jesus said,
Yeah.
Father, I have glorified you here on earth. Now glorify your Son.
With the glory.
So Jesus is saying literally
Yeah.
that the Father will worship the Son.
Worship.
Worship the Son will glorify him.
Glorify. Okay.
In Hebrews chapter 1,
Okay.
it's the Father saying to Jesus, says, your throne, O God, is forever. And the Father commands the angels to bow down and worship the Son.
And to worship the Son.
To worship the Son, ladies and gentlemen. So the question that my brother asks, and I've got to applaud him, he's being very polite today. I applaud Straps. He's learned some manners, and I applaud him for it. Right? And if he does this week after week, I will have a debate with him. But he has to behave like this for a number of weeks in a row. Now, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, still got 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay.
2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. The question that he asked was wrong.
Why?
Because it's based on a faulty understanding. The Son glorifies the Father glorifies the Son, and Father and Son glorify the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit glorifies Father and Son.
So that means that.
And that means that it is not a requirement of our faith that Jesus prays to the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. That's not even anything like what Christians believe. That would be like me asking, why does Allah pray to Muhammad? That's the question that I could ask if I wanted to be deliberately ignorant about Islam, ladies and gentlemen. And that's all that the Dawagandists are doing.
I have a question.
They are using misrepresentations of Christianity.
Okay.
How many Christian religions we have?
Sorry.
40 seconds. 40 seconds.
Speak 5
We
minutes.
looking for
So, ladies and gentlemen,
40 seconds.
they are using faulty information about Christianity.
To what?
Dear Muslims, I want to leave you with this final request.
Go,
If you want to learn about
what
Christianity,
should you do?
come and speak to a knowledgeable Christian.
Not to Siraj.
Don't go and speak to a Dawagandist like Scraps. We love Scraps.
Yeah, we know you Scraps.
We love Scraps.
We know you Scraps.
Scraps is made in the image of God. He's a human being, and I love him.
Yeah, we know you Scraps.
Despite his rudeness, despite his
He's
ignorance.
doing cool today.
And there's your 5 minutes. One question, one answer, and we're done.
Well done, boss.
Okay, bye-bye. Stop filming. Who's got? Come and grab your remotes.
Can I have one of your cards?
Yes, absolutely. Grab your remote, grab your speakers, guys.
My mic.
Yeah. I don't know whose mic is who.